Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy. Today we're going to be taking a look at Two Gingers. Two Gingers is a double distilled Irish blend, which is quite not too unusual, but most Irish whiskeys are triple distilled. This one's only double distilled, so that it kind of gives it a little bit, it preserves some of those oaky bourbonness from the those bourbon cask or barrels that they use. But this it's aged 4 years. That's the age statement, 4 years. They say it's in a mild climate in Ireland, which I forgot to look up exactly where that is. But the Two Gingers comes in at 40%, which is 80 proof. That's about where Mr. Randy likes to start off. Now, one of the amazing things about this, besides what you're getting, is how much you're paying for it. This bottle, 750 milliliters, right? It is 750 milliliters. Yeah. 750 milliliters. Yeah, for $16. I paid $16 for this. And that's about that everywhere, at every store. A little bit of backstory about this bottle is it was made by an Irishman. He made it because he was inspired, and the name came from two of his aunts, and both of his aunts were gingers. And I'm thinking, well, wasn't the Irishman a ginger as well? What was his mom? Was his mom not a ginger? Anyways, enough of that. Let's get to a pour. It is a metal screw cap, so I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to set that right there. Going to go ahead and have a little pour. You may notice that Mr. Randy is not using his etched glass today. We're trying some new bottles, new glasses. This is a gin and whiskey mixing glass, also from the Glencairn line. So look at the color. That's a good color. And for everything that it is, it's kind of remarkable. It's got a good color. 4-year age statement, actually stated. It's got a pretty quirky little backstory. It's nice and light. Let's get it under the nose. Citrus. Immediately get some citrus. Some sweet honey in the background. A little bit of vanilla. Not too much. I'm barely pulling any oakiness out of that. Let's go ahead and get a taste. Let's get it on the palate. The honey might be in the background on the nose, but it's definitely up front on the palate. And then it switches with the citrus. The citrus gets a little in the back. The honey comes to the front. There is a little bit of caramel. And a little bit of vanilla. That's a nice mix. Mr. Randy has been perfecting his review process. He's been working on the nose, more so on the palate. I've come to find that the Kentucky Chew, actually, where it warms up in your mouth and it mixes with your saliva, the moment you feel the temperature of that whiskey change, and it's almost lukewarm, it's ready to be swallowed. Oh yeah, that's all good stuff. The Kentucky Chew is not to be mistaken for swishing. You swish mouthwash. You slow roll it over from one side, over the tongue, over to the other cheek, back and forth, a little to the front and the back. What you're doing is you're really warming up that liquid and mixing it with your saliva, and it changes, and it's delicious. Now I have to go back and review all these other bottles that I did not do with the Kentucky Chew. Okay, so let's get on with it. So Mr. Randy is a Irish whiskey man, and he loves everything is getting out of this bottle. I'm going to score it a 4 out of 5. The only thing I'm going to knock on this and take a point off for is availability. My main store that carries this doesn't seem to have a whole lot in stock, and don't know if they're going to restock it. I do find that these are at other retailers and other stores at relatively the same price. So if my main store stops carrying it, I can still find it somewhere else. But this is probably going to be one that I would like to buy, probably a case at a time. So what's my fair price? Well, I told you that it's retailed at $16, and that's pretty much everywhere I can find it. My fair price, I think, I'd hate to do this. I know it's faux pas, but I would probably pay at least $20. If this went up to $20, I don't think I would change my mind about it. For $25, I might start to reconsider, because there are a few other bottles that are very close to this that I would prefer to buy for $25. Would I buy this again? Obviously, yes, Mr. Randy will buy this again. Have you tried this? Have you heard of it? What do you think? Tell me what your favorite Irish whiskey is and why. Well, thanks for coming by. I'm Mr. Randy for Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a good one.